the team members are great. They are good with the kids. You can see the kids become their friends, kind of friends, right? The kids are learning, right? Kids are socializing. What else you want for your kids?
I'm Agnes Stowicki, Managing Editor with Our Kids. We're speaking with insiders from Canada's leading camps and kids programs. This is the Our Kids Insider Perspective.
It was pretty simple for me because I lived like 5 minutes away from the camp. So I was looking something very nearby because I had to make sure like it's workable for me where I can drop her off and my spouse can pick her up, my daughter up. So it was more about the convenience, like where we don't need to drive like 15 minutes or 20 minutes to drive the child off and then go pick it up again because it's we all are working, you know that, right? So, and another big factor was when I went on Snapology's website. I was looking at their like the information that they share, like what actually they are doing during the camps. So each day they had different activity. Like for example, one was like Minecraft, regarding Minecraft. Another one was regarding video gaming or something, and then. One day was just dedicated to Legos, right? So that also caught my eyes, right? Like, they're forcing kids to think, just not just sit there and have fun. It's like you are developing the critical thinking. So I loved that fact as well when I was making the decision. STEM, right? STEM based, right? So they are actually teaching something, right? Like it's just not the social activity where, like compared to other camps, like where I sent my daughter as well. It was mainly focused on like other regular activities, like okay, you're playing outside in the sand with other kids. That's socialization for you, right? Or you're doing the coloring, right? Here they were building everything. They were giving an opportunity just to socialize. They were taking kids to the park as well, right? They had what do you call, ice cream day. On top of that, they each day they were teaching something. Like for example, each day my daughter was bringing home something, like the craft that she built, which was based on that particular topic that they covered for the day, right? For example, if it was something related to Minecraft or something where they had a spider character or something like that, or so she was making something and she was bringing home. So that, I think, that made it apart, different from other camps where they were just mainly focused on the social activities rather than learning something. They, like the fact that they were developing critical thinking in the kids, that made a huge difference for me. Yeah, Legos. My daughter was not playing with Legos, but by the time she came out of Snapology, she was into it. So that was the biggest gain from there. Earlier, I when I tried to get her into Legos, she was not much interested. Maybe because she's the only child, right? So there's nobody else to play. And with other kids, I think she was more curious. So now she is into that. Most of the kids these days, what I have seen, are into something related to technology. Like even it's really hard to take the phone from them, for example, right? Or even TV or something, right? So like when because there were other options as well when I was making that decision, right? And I was letting my daughter take a look at it as well, like you want to do this or you want to do that, like what you feel like doing, right? And my daughter was more into Snapology stuff. Like her brain was already a little bit more analytical than, like dance camp or something like that. Like, even though she goes to dance classes and everything, but when it came down to camping, right, she thought about all the 5 6 hours, she picked something which attracted more her towards something building stuff rather than just go and dance or music or something like that. The team members are great. They are good with the kids. You can see the kids become their friends, kind of friends, right? The kids are learning, right? Kids are socializing. What else you want for your kids? What else you want your kids? You want, like the somebody is actually paying attention to your child, and the camp size is also not too big. That's the another thing that I notice. It's not too big, right? So it's like in one session they have about 2 or 3 teammates working with about 20 25 kids or whatever, right? So it's a good ratio where actually they are paying more attention to the kids. And another thing is, like, whenever they took kids to a park nearby, and a couple of times I went to even drop my daughter we were late, and I stayed there and watched the activities and all that as well. So they were paying attention to kids. So it was not like the team members are just chit chatting with each other and ignoring the kids. They are actually keeping an eye on the kids. Because my biggest fear was that when in a camp or anywhere they're taking the kids out, right? In today's world, like, we don't know who's nearby sitting doing what intention they have, blah blah blah, right? So I was paying attention if they are paying, they're looking or they're just focusing on each other. I am that kind of mother. So I was sitting in the car and observing everything, whether they're looking at the children or they're busy entertaining themselves, because that was the biggest factor for me, or a little bit fear inside, because that was the first time I was sending my child to a camp. So that was the another reason that I was wearing my observing mode cap and looking everything. So in that terms, like, you can feel secure when you are sending your kids there. That, yeah, they are not like in the hand of people who are negligent. If she wants to go back, it means it's positive. Because even this year, when I'm making my decision, I still need to sign her up though, but I'm questioning my daughter again and again, because she went to other camp as well, because I didn't get. This is how I actually ended up at this Snapology, because I initially booked on somewhere else, but I didn't get the all the weeks, and I work full time, so I wanted to keep her busy as well, not attached with the TV all day. So I was like, okay, let me find something nearby. This is how I ended up at a Snapology. And this year, I'm reminding her, you went to this place, you went to this place. Out of these two, where you want to go? And she herself picked Snapology. So that speaks a lot. Shipraâ is good. Shipraâ is the showrunner, so she's really great, and she tries to accommodate as much as she could, and very reachable. Like, there were incidents, like, for example, when I was running 15 minutes late, right? Like, from work to pick my daughter up. My husband was not at home, so all I had to do was like call Shipraâ that I'm running 15 minutes late. Please make sure somebody's there. So she said, "Oh, don't worry, don't worry. They're not just gonna leave her alone or anything. Don't worry about that, right?" Another thing is, like, she used to be, even a couple of times I caught her in the park when they were out in the park. She was with the team, and you rarely see that. Like, somebody who's on the management level usually are busy, targeting more clients or making more money rather than being there with the actual kids and the team. So I love that part as well. So I really like that she's very, 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 like, into it, and easy to reach.
For more information about this program, you can visit their profile at OurKids.net.